Hi, dear students, dear friends, welcome to Gallant IAS. This is our Let's Score 120 Plus in Prelims series, in which we are solving the most potential, most important questions for your Prelims 2021-2022. Okay, our Art and Culture new course, we will start on 7th April 2021. Interested students can enroll for the course. Okay. Now here in this video, let me share you some ideas regarding applying elimination in art and culture questions. Elimination in art and culture questions and art and culture. You can expect minimum 4 questions, maximum 8 or 10 questions from art and culture. Okay. And let us start the session now, the video now, solving the most potential questions. Yeah, starting with the first question, which is consider following statements regarding Kalinga style of architecture. Things are so easy if you know the basics. Okay, if you know the basics, you can answer most number of the questions applying the educated guess or logical reasoning. Okay, simple. Now here, Kalinga style of temples are distinct sub-styles of Versara architecture. We know that there are 3 major styles of temple architecture which we will study or we studied. That is, yeah, Nagara style of temple architecture, Versara style of temple architecture, and Dravidian style of temple architecture. Okay, Nagara style of temple architecture, Versara style of temple architecture, and Dravidian style of temple architecture. We know that. Okay, Nagara is the North Indian style, Versara is the Deccani style, and Dravida is the South Indian style of temple architecture. 3 major schools of temple architecture. Nagara, that flourished between Himalayas and Vindhya region, and Dravida, which is between Krishna and the Kaveri rivers. Versara is Vindhyas and the Krishna regions. Okay, so Nagara style, which flourished, this style of temple architecture, its schools and sub-schools flourished, yeah, in a region between Himalayas and Vindhyas. And Dravida is South Indian style, so between Krishna and Kaveri rivers. Versara is Deccani style, so it is Vindhyas and Krishna river. Okay, identify the geographical location of these major styles of temple architecture. Now things are easy for you. Kalinga style of temple architecture, the Kalinga kingdom, Kharavela ruler, etc. you studied in ancient India. Kalinga battle, 260 BC. So Kalinga is Odisha. Okay, you know there are Nagara style has 3 major sub-schools. Nagara style of temple architecture has 3 major sub-schools. Yeah, that is Odisha style or Kalinga style, then Solangi style, then it is Khajuraho style. These are the 3 sub-styles of Nagara style of temple architecture. Okay, Nagara style of temple architecture. So we know that first statement is wrong statement. It is not sub-style of Versara. It is Kalinga is the sub-style. Odisha is the sub-style of Nagara. So you are eliminating choices A and D. A and Delhi eliminated. So straight away you come to a conclusion that second statement is also automatically wrong. Just to see the answer codes given here. When you eliminate A and D, only left option choices are C and B only. I mean 3 and 4 only. So you know either 3 or 4 is the correct answer. 2 is also straight away strike off or struck off. Mandapa known as Duala, whereas Shigara known as Vimana in Kalinga style. We know that the Shigara, the Vimana, the tower in South Indian style is called Vimana. It has no connection with the North Indian style. Vimana, yeah, that is the tower called in South Indian style, Dravidian style. So second is wrong. Both interior and exterior walls are fully decorated with intricate carvings. We don't have any idea. Just leave it. You don't have any idea regarding the third statement. But don't worry. Even if you don't know, you can answer it. Go for the last one. Lingaraja temple in Odisha is a classical example of Kalinga style of architecture. We know Kalinga style means it is Odisha style, a sub-style of Nagara, and Lingaraja is an example of this Odisha style of temple architecture. Lingaraja style is there, Bhubaneswar temple is there. Okay, so we have seen what are major Odisha styles of temple architecture. So obviously fourth statement is correct. So you come to answer that 4 only is your answer. 4 only is your answer. Kalinga style, it was in the news because recently Odisha government they announced a project of 700 crores project, that is facelifting of Lingaraja temple. Facelifting of this Lingaraja temple, this 11th century AD temple, yeah, for which a 700 crores project announced by this Odisha government. Okay, so the fourth statement is the fourth statement is the answer, or that is the only answer. So answer is C. Okay, this is the way you can apply your logic, you can apply your educated girls, and you can reach out the right answer. Odisha style, how basic ideas regarding this? In Odisha style is a sub-style of Nagara. Here the exterior walls are beautifully decorated, interior walls are left plain, no decoration in the interior walls. Okay, again you can see that the towers are called Regadols, mandabas are called Jagamohan, ground plan is square, and Sun Temple, Jagannath Temple, Lingaraj Temple, etc. are examples of Kalinga style. Moving on to the next question, Brihadeshwara Temple. Brihadeshwara Temple question. You see, Kumbhabhishekam ceremony. Kumbhabhishekam ceremony was held in Brihadeshwara Temple after 23 years. So it was in the news, and obviously, question is like this. Consider following statements regarding Brihadeshwara Temple. Brihadeshwara Temple at Tanjavur or Gangaikonda Cholapuram is dedicated to Lord Vishnu. Yeah, when you study these, the UNESCO heritage sites in India, definitely you will touch the locations also. You know that Brihadeshwara Temple, which is a UNESCO heritage site, obviously it is in Tanjavur region, it is not in Gangaikonda Cholapuram. Now here, and also this temple is not dedicated to Vishnu, this is a temple dedicated to Shiva, Lord Shiva. So that way the first statement is logically not correct. So you can eliminate that first one. If you are eliminating the first one, you will go for, is choice A, choice C, both are incorrect. Eliminate them. Now temple built by Chola King Rajendra Chola, temple built by Chola King Rajendra Chola to mark victory over this Sri Lanka island, Lam Island. Now here this is again a problem. Temple built by Chola King Rajendra Chola. Temple built by Rajendra Chola. Actually, this is not a temple built by Rajendra Chola. Okay, this is a temple built by Rajaraja Chola. Rajaraja Chola was the father of Rajendra Chola. Brihadeshwara temple was built by Rajaraja Chola. Gangaikonda Cholapuram city, that was built by Rajendra Chola, son. Okay. Now here, temple is built by Rajaraja Chola. Third statement is, this was built by Rajaraja Chola. Obviously, it was built by Rajaraja Chola. That was to mark his victory over this Lam Island, Sri Lanka. Okay. And this is not by Rajendra Chola. So you see, temple built by the king Rajendra Chola is wrong. The temple built by Rajaraja Chola to mark his victory over this Lam Island, that is true. So 3 only is your answer here. Okay, 3 only. Bombay is your answer here. 3 only is your answer here. Now this temple is on the bank of Kaveri river, dedicated to Lord Shiva. Okay, and it's a best example of Dravidian style of temple architecture. Okay, it is regarded as the Dakshina Meru. Okay, and it's a UNESCO heritage site. These things are built by Rajaraja Chola. These are very important for you. And why it was in the news recently that Kumbhabhishekam ceremony was held there. Now there is something which is about Indian schools of philosophy. See, Samkhya school established relationship between Purusha and Prakriti to explain creation of universe. Exactly, Samkhya school has no belief in the creator God concept. Even though it believes in God, there is no belief in creator God concept. Yes, it established that relationship between Purusha Prakriti in order to explain creation of universe, and that statement is absolute correct. Okay, first statement is absolute correct. Second is, so they are asking for not correct statement here. Yeah, Mimamsa hardly lays stress on ritualistic part of Vedas. Mimamsa, that lays stress on ritualistic part of Vedas. Mimamsa says, yes, that the rituals and that all those, whatever prescribed by Vedas is required for salvation. I mean, absolute belief in the Vedas, ritual sacrifices and belief in the Vedas, unquestionable faith in Vedas, that is required for salvation. That is the theory of the Veda, I mean, Mimamsa school of philosophy. So you see the, extreme word, keyword used here, hardly. To hardly lay stress on ritualistic parts of Vedas. When statements with such kind of the extreme words, okay, you can see that most always they may go wrong. Okay, so the second is wrong statement, and that itself is the answer, because it is asking for not correct statement. Out of the 4 choice statement, only 1 is not correct statement. Vaisheshika believes in that 5 elements. Universe are composed of 5 elements. That is true. Propounder of yoga philosophy, Patanjali, that is also true. So not correct one is, that is Bombay only. Bombay is the answer. Now Rani Ki Vav, it's again UNESCO heritage site, you see. Rani Ki Vav, this belongs to, we know that it belongs to Gujarat. It belongs to Gujarat. It belongs to Gujarat, and it was a Solanki architectural style. It is one of the best specimen of Solanki architectural style. It was built by Rani Udaymadi, and that was in memory of her husband Bhimdev. It's a step well. It's a step well built on the banks of Rapti River. Rapti River originating from Nepal, ending in this Ganges or in Uttar Pradesh. The Rapti River has no connection with the Gujarat. So major river systems in India, when you study this in the environmental science, you can easily, with the basic knowledge, you can come to the answer here. Rapti River has no connection with the Gujarat. Rani Ki Vav, that situated in Gujarat, and this temple is situated on the banks of not Rapti River, it is on the banks of Saraswati River. Okay, so here your answer has to be one only. First statement is the correct answer. That's it. We are solving some questions here. Just try to understand, knowing the basics of art and culture, or in art and culture, art, architecture, literature, you will be in a position to answer most of the questions. So be strong in the basics and give good number of revisions. Practice a good number of previous year's questions. These things are fundamentals in order to qualify this year prelims examination. That's it. Do maximum revisions and spend the quality time on solving most potential questions, standard UPSC standard questions, also previous year's questions. That will definitely save you and help you to crack prelims 2021. Okay, all the best. Thank you.